All right, guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing good. Hope you've had a great day. So, back again with another video. So this video is going to be, I guess, kind of about Sebastian Rogers and the Summer Wells case. I'll just hit both of them with what I'm thinking, and you guys can let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. So, really, what's been on my mind in the Sebastian Rogers and the Summer Wells case. And I know you guys like the way I think and kind of the points that I bring up, stuff like that. So that's going to be basically what this video is. You know, just hitting some points of what I think, stuff that's going on in my mind in both cases. And you know, something occurred to me, and as I'm thinking about both cases, something very sad really occurred to me. And the sad thing is, and this is just my opinion, guys, just my opinion. The sad thing is, I do not believe that flyers are going to bring either one of these kids home. You know, putting up flyers, I do not believe is going to bring Sebastian Rogers home. I do not believe flyers are going to bring Summer Wells home. What I do believe will bring those two kids home is information coming from where it needs to come from. And obviously, that information from the people who it needs to come from, in both cases, that information has not come out yet from the people that it needs to come from. Are y'all with me? And I hate to say that because it's kind of like, you know, I'm losing hope. I'm not losing hope, but you know, it's been 3 years, a little over 3 years in the Summer Wells case. And, you know, it's getting pretty extended in Sebastian Rogers. And let me, I guess, be more specific on why I do not think flyers are going to bring these two kids home. I do believe both cases are criminal. I do believe that. And the reason why, I mean, there's a lot more people feel like Summer Wells case could be more criminal than Sebastian's. I mean, there's still some people on the fence on Sebastian's case that say, well, I don't know if it is criminal. The reason why I think Sebastian's case is criminal is because there was a little girl up here in Jefferson County that just went missing. She walked off in the middle of the night, supposedly the way Sebastian Rogers, one of the theories that Sebastian Rogers done. This little girl walked off from home in the middle of the night. The next day, police track her scent. Let me repeat that. Police track her scent from the home down to a boat dock. They immediately start looking around that area of the boat dock with sonar. And they find something concerning on the sonar. So they put divers in right there and immediately find that little girl's body. And let me say it again. Scent dogs picked up that little girl's scent and followed it from the home down to the boat dock. And what's the problem with Sebastian's case? Come on now. Come on, guys. How many dogs were used, right? How many dogs were used? And officials to this day still say that there's no sign of Sebastian in or around that home. I don't know, guys. I don't know. That's why I think Sebastian's is criminal. And we all know why I think Summer Wells' case is criminal. We all know why I think that case is criminal. Now, also in both cases, people, and I hate saying that I don't think flyers are going to bring them home. What I do think will probably bring them home are people with information who may have last seen these two kids maybe in the days or the very last hours before they went missing. I think that information will hopefully help bring these kids home, but also the people that need to give information that I believe have not given information is when these kids will come home. That's just my opinion, guys. That's just my opinion. That's where I stand on this. I mean, I can, like if I was a bad guy and I took somebody out. Let's just say, for example, if I took Suzanne Morphew out and nobody was really around when I done it, right? And nobody seen me dispose of the body. I've done it in a very rural area. Nobody seen me driving her body to that rural area and disposing of it, right? The flyers really ain't gonna do no good, in my opinion. And you see what I'm saying, guys? Flyers are just no. It's gonna take people knowing what they seen and heard in the final days and hours before these two kids went missing to help investigators put everything together. And the final piece of the puzzles, these two puzzles, the final piece will be information coming from, I believe, a select group of people that have not given the information needed to solve both cases. Now, do I think putting flyers out and keeping the awareness out there is a good thing? Yes, I do. I think it's great because it doesn't let Sebastian's story be forgotten. That's one good thing about putting flyers out and stuff like that. It does not let Sebastian's face and his story be forgotten. Just like putting out videos here on YouTube. We've been putting out videos on Summer Wells for the last 3 years. Not because we're trying to beat a dead horse, but because we're trying to keep the awareness of her case out there. We don't want people to forget about it. And you never know, guys. You never know. It may jar someone's memory that go, oh, yeah, I seen that little girl, or I seen that little boy, and it may trigger a memory, which may help investigators get closer to solving these cases. There may still be a few people out there that have not talked to investigators and that may not have anything to do with this, but may have, we'll just say, useful information for investigators to help eventually get to solving the puzzles. And the other thing is, what bothers me and what I've been thinking about is, you know, like in the Summer Wells case, we've had the 1, 2, and 3 year anniversary vigils, whatever you want to call it. You know, they were not really, in the Summer Wells case, they were not really, from my understanding, they were not really planned by Don and Candace. Right? I believe every vigil, every get-together, I'll just say every get-together to remember Summer Wells was planned by someone other than Don and Candace. And that really bothers me. That makes me step back, and it makes me a little more suspicious of them. It's kind of pathetic, in a way. Kind of pathetic. When you've got total strangers, people that never knew Summer Wells before she went missing, organizing remembrance events for that little girl where her parents won't. That's kind of disturbing. Kind of disturbing. And if I'm not mistaken, you know, the motorcycle ride that, you know, a while back, I believe Seth helped organize that. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Seth helped organize that. The suspicious thing is, I don't think Chris, Katie, or them, I don't think they've done anything. Now let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. So, but anyway, guys, that's kind of what's been on my mind yesterday and today about both cases. So let me know what you think about my thoughts. Voice trying to go out on me, so I'm sorry if you can't hear me that good. Sorry if my voice is scratchy, but been, you know, eating on some, I think it's a honey lemon throat lozenges. Those are pretty good, by the way. So anyway, let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think about everything I talked about. Again, I really hate to say that I don't think flyers are going to bring both kids home. But on the positive side, I do think flyers keep their story out there and it will not let their story be forgotten. I will say that. What I think will bring these kids home is specific people with specific information that will blow these cases wide open talking. In my opinion, that's what will break both the Sebastian Rogers and the Summer Wells case. So let me know what you guys think about that. Y'all have a good evening. See y'all next video.